Uncle Ron stuff. Today's episode, if you are using a button or a switch to turn off your Windows PC, you're doing it wrong. I know everybody knows this, but I have run across cases where people don't, so I'm going to make a short little video about it. A computer is not like a toaster or a fan or even a light switch. Turn a light switch on, you push it, and you turn a light switch off. PC is not like that. PC, even while if it's turned on and it's just sitting there and you've got your regular screen up, it's doing about 100 things every second that you can't see. And my best analogy is to it that think of it as a hospital. And in that hospital, there are operating rooms. And it has like 30 operating rooms going at the same time. There's patients on the table. They've been cut open. They're on oxygen. They're on ventilators. They're on all sorts of critical electrically powered devices. Okay. So when you flip that switch, push that button, and cut all the power to the PC, all those operating rooms are left in the dark. They don't know, they can't see anything. They don't know how to finish up a partial operation they've started. They don't know how to prepare. They don't know anything. So some patients may die on the table. And that's what's going on inside your PC. Lots and lots of operations. And if you just pull the plug without any warning at all, some stuff is going to get screwed up. And if you do it enough times, enough screw-ups will make so the computer will freeze or it won't come on again correctly. All sorts of problems by using a button or a switch. Now, what I mean by a button, one of the buttons you have on the computer is your on button. You push that button on or you slide a switch, however you do it, and that brings your computer up. Now, modern computers, you can use that button to shut it down, but it's risky because what you want to do is pop it, just pop and let off, and that should evoke a Windows shutdown, and basically it's alerting all those operating rooms, hey, I'm going to shut the power down in 3 hours. Now it's actually 1 second to you, but it's 3 hours to them, so they have time to close up everything, put it back where it belongs, get those people that are hooked to a ventilator on some kind of other arrangement. They close all that up, so everything is good and dandy. The hospital's fine. It powers itself off. However, there are times when the computer will freeze, and you may have been told one way to fix that is to push the power button and hold it. If you do that, that's going to cut all the power. It is not going to allow any operating room preparational time. It just whack. So all those doctors and patients are in the dark again. Okay. So you can use that power button if you pop it once, if you just hit it and tap it. If you push it in and hold it, disaster. The very best way, there is one other way, and I'll bring it up right now, is you can, no matter what's going on, usually, unless the computer is completely balled up, you can, on your taskbar at the bottom, you can bring your mouse down there and right-click and select Task Manager. Task Manager will come up, and it'll show all kinds of stuff. If you've never seen Task Manager, I don't know how it will come up. It may show processes. But anyway, down in the lower right corner, it will also show a power button or a power symbol. If you move your mouse over to that, let's see, Task Manager comes up. Task Manager will come up and have a menu, and one of those menu options is power down. You can always do that. If your system's got a virus and there's alarms going off and it says it's all bad, you can use Task Manager usually to shut the system down and get rid of all that stuff. That's another way of doing it. Not the best way, but Task Manager is a bailout if you have to. Finally, the way you're supposed to do it, and you should be doing it all the time, is you move your mouse over to the Start button or the Windows button if it's in the middle of your taskbar at the bottom or it's at the far left. It can be in the middle of the taskbar if it's never been changed, or it can be on the far left if you have changed it over there. That's an option. You want to click on that, and up will come an option for power. You can shut down, you can restart. You can shut it down, click shut down there, and you will see the screen go dark, and up will come, it says shutting down. And it will take, I don't know, 10, 15 seconds, hours in terms of the computer. But for you, real time, it'll only be seconds. It will then shut everything down, and all those operations will be closed up properly, taken care of. So no corruption, no tanglement of your files, no half-open files, no partially written files, no all sorts of complications. Okay, so shutting down your PC. Definitely do not use a clip strip on the floor where your PC is plugged in that has a switch on it. Do not turn it off that way. If you are used to doing it with the power button on your PC, okay, but just give it a tap and make sure you see shutting down message come on the screen. If you don't see shutting down, you're doing it wrong. If it just instantly goes dead, you've held that button too long. Again, the very best way is to move your mouse to down at the bottom of the screen, or wherever you have your taskbar. Can be moved to the top or to the sides or wherever it is. But move it to there, click on the Windows icon, and then the menu or however you see what comes up when you click on it. You should see a power option that you can restart or shut down. You want to use the shutdown option so that when you click it, Windows will display shutting down right in the middle of your screen. If you are shutting down your computer any other way that you don't see that shutting down, it may last a second, it may last 15 seconds, I don't know. You're doing it wrong. Save yourself grief. You're just tangling up files and operations inside Windows. That's it for today. Today is the 29th of December. This is probably my last around the stuff of the year, so I hope wishing everybody a happy new year and healthy, wealthy, live long and prosper. That's it for the day, and poop.